friends and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share some of my thoughts to you. Today I'm talking about what I remember mostly that Harry Potter characters say. Number one is Lily Evans. Fine, I'll put in the future. When she said this, James, Wormtail, and did I say Prongs, Wormtail, Patfoot, and Moony were in the beech tree, and Moony was reading a Transfiguration book. They had just went over, Professor Flickwood had just made a test that was called OWLs, and only 5th year and 7th years had it. When they saw Snape, which they called Snivellus, was around, and they played with Snape, like Snape was their plaything like that, and Lily saw it, and she said, "I hope in the future." She said this because Snape called her a filthy little mudblood. And number two is Seamus Finnegan. Seamus and Harry were in the dormitories, and I remember in the dormitories or Gryffindor Tower. I don't remember. Never mind. They're in the Gryffindor Tower or dormitories, and Seamus and Harry were arguing about the Rich Weekly. Arguing about Seamus most mostly, and also complaining about Seamus's mother reading the Daily Prophet. And just at the wrong moment, Ron came into the Gryffindor Tower. Then Ron said, "What's up?" And Seamus said, "Harry's having a go, my mother." Which, that's what I remember mostly of Seamus Finnegan. Number three, Tom Riddle. When Tom Riddle said the sentence that I'm going to describe later, they're in the Chamber of Secrets. Well, that's the only place Tom Riddle could have talked to Harry, or except Voldemort talked to Harry, well, when he had the name Tom Riddle. Because when Harry went to the Chamber of Secrets to save Ginny Weasley, he saw her unconscious on the Chamber of Secrets floor, and they were arguing about why Ginny had followed Tom Riddle's orders when Harry found out Tom Riddle had been possessing her. Then, as Harry asked, "Then why?" Tom Riddle said, "Because I told her to." And that sentence, "because I told her to," is the one I was going to describe. Number four is Severus Snape. I think you might remember the 3rd grade, when Harry was in his 3rd year. Yeah, that's a little different from American talking, and their defense against the dark arts teacher, Professor Lupin, was ill. Well, mostly he said he was ill. Then the substitute teacher, Severus Snape, went into the class when the bell rang and every student had sat on their chair. Professor Snape began their class. Turn to page 394. That sentence is what I remember mostly that Severus Snape said. And what number were we? Yes. And next number is number 5. Number 5 is Dean Thomas. But this sentence is not completely a sentence. It's he stopped in mid-sentence. That's why I remember it so well. It was when a little bit close when number 2, Seamus Finnegan, said Harold's having a go, mother. Maybe the next morning. Seamus walked out the dormitory without a word with Harry or Ron or Neville or Dean. And Dean was talking to Harry, not like Seamus. Dean said, he's just... Then he couldn't say what Seamus was, so he went out of the dormitory with Seamus. He's just that middle of the a sentence. That was the monthly sentence. I remember what Dean Thomas said. And number 6 is Professor Grubbly Plank. She is a substitute teacher. She takes the care of magical creatures lessons. Yeah, I remember that. And her Hagrid didn't turn up the time. Hagrid didn't turn up in the 4th book, The Goblet of Fire, and Harry went to ask her, where's Hagrid? She said, never mind. That's the sentence I remember most that she said. And the next one, Grubbly Plank. Next one is Alistair Moody. Our last one, Constance Vigil. Why? What did I say? Did I say Constance Vigil? Well, that's the sentence what Alistair Moody said. That's the sentence I remember mostly what he says. I remember all his class. The classes I remember he teaches. I think in every of his class, he had said these 3 words. Constance Vigil. Bye-bye.